showtime.
Only slabs.
How you doing, folks? It's me, that guy, that Fat Stacks guy, right here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. And hello to you, all you friends and fiends. I'm mixing it up today. I don't know why, because I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and I don't care. I'm excited to get out of here, to disconnect from the internet. But first, I wanted to spend this day with you. And it was important that I call upon the powers of the Great White North and summon him, despite the fact that he's been taking too many days off this month. Chris, how the hell are you, sir?
Good.
It said your name. Yeah.
Are you making your way north of the 49th?
I will end up in your country, although it's almost as far away from you as possible. But I will be in your country for a moment just to load up on a shit ton of Cadbury. Yeah, exactly. I love my dairy milk. And we got a show for you folks. Fellow Black Sheep Comic Book Club member just stepped away from her chair, so we'll delay bringing her back up to the camera. Now we'll bring her on. Ladies and gentlemen, Dorene Batmyte, welcome to the show.
Hi guys.
Impeccable timing.
Of course. Us sheep know what to do.
That's right. So we'll get back to you in your comic book origin story here in just a second. But this is the point where I want to remind everybody who might be watching this on the replay. I'll even throw up the thing. If you're watching now, this is the time where you go to the description, hit the skip past the intro as we play Romper Room.
Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Well, kicking it right off the bat, bam, Jay knows the way with that $5 super chat. Says, near, far, wherever you are, my heart going to miss today, but still chipping in. Hope this sets the precedent. Well, I certainly thank you very much, sir. And this one is for you. Thank God it's Slabber Day. Absolutely. Happy Slabber Day from Canada, everyone, says Marty. And Marty drops that $2 super chat to say, for the cause, cancer sucks. Well, unfortunately, somebody took your usual, so you'll just have to settle for this one. All right, let's see. El Green Machine, howdy everyone. Comic Cap Collectibles, yo, hello all, saying hello early because at the con. Well, have a great show to you as well, sir, there. Crimson Terror 85 dropping by. Hello to everyone here. Well, hello to you. Wellbore swinging on by. Jay Knows Way, Matt, Marty saying hello to everybody there. Jean Malo saying hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Wellbore dropping that 18-month super chat or membership chat saying what a slabtastic day, and thank you for your long-term membership in the henchman, sir, or Goon Squad. Actually, hey, your Goon Squad member, as I recall. Well, we're excellent. Let's see. Jean Malo dropping a $2 super chat. Best giveaway box on YouTube. That is true. People say it and they mean it. And cancer sucks. Well, thank you, sir. This one's for you, Shane.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No.
Lord Helmet, Black! You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
This is the point where I am remiss if I don't remind everyone, because I have to remember some people, this is their first time ever watching the show. And if this is your first time and you're wondering what the hell is going on with this, well, all the channel revenue, including these super chats and the memberships and everything, it all goes to support Comics Curing Cancer, which is an official campaign of the American Cancer Society. You don't have to be a superhero to save lives. Together, we can beat that true villain, cancer. So that's why you see all this going on here. Wayne Deacon says, it's celebrity. Now I need Chris and Rob to dress up in 3 nurses' uniforms. There's 2 of us. What are we doing with the third one?
In their
Says their nurses.
Oh, in there. Oh, you're right. I can read.
T-H-I-R.
So sorry, dyslexia.
I-E-R.
It's again in their nurses' uniforms to help me get better as I'm sick as a dog. I'm sorry that you're sick, but I'm not sure that Chris and I dressing up in nurses' uniforms is going to help. Of course, I immediately, I guess there he goes. I just dated myself. I guess they're
Oh my
male
God,
nurses.
I have
I
an
guess.
image in my head now.
I get.
I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, but you see, the problem is I immediately went to like a candy striper type of nurse outfit instead of like just a pair of scrubs, because I guess I'm a sexist bastard. I guess. Sorry. I have comic issues. Hello, everyone. Sometimes it's good to recognize your own faults, I suppose. Let's see who else we got to say hello. Lone Eagle dropped 24 months. Look at you, 2 years. Howdy, all. Thank you so much. Bat Dan, good evening, friends. It's Bloomin' Slabber Day. Absolutely. Let's see who else we say. Robert Monroe Jr. swings by. Say happy Slabber Day, everyone. Hope you had a great week. Well, I hope you have a great week too. I know I'm looking forward to my next week. Dale Suspense. Dale Suspense is, I'll tell you guys know, he is up there in the list of, there's like four folks when I run the list of longest time as channel members. There's 4 that have the exact like same time that have been channel members the longest, and Dale is one of the OGs. Dale, thank you so much for your long-term support of of Comics Curing Cancer. Dorene is here, which is good. Otherwise, the show would suck.
It would not go on.
Yeah, well, it would go on because we find a way. But it would be not as impressive, perhaps. Let's see here. We say hello to Bo. Let's bring the fun. Okay, good. Are you bringing it? It is a potluck.
I got it. We're good.
Oh, you got the fun? Excellent.
I got it. We're good.
Legion of Comics. Mark swings on by. Who was paid to stand in the entrance and film y'all posing on the escalators? Who did do the recording for us? Do you remember?
Yes, it was Mr. Parker.
Oh, all right. I don't remember. I unfortunately have a brain like a steel colander.
Oh.
It's full of holes and just goes right through it.
Oh.
Legion of Comics said that. I already said that. Sorry, no more hellos for you, sir. Brian Klotz, if I can borrow a quote from somebody, says, happy Slabber Day. Thank you. Mr. Comics 89 is reporting for OnlySlabs duty, and we thank you for that, sir. Your service to OnlySlabs is greatly appreciated. Comic Mike, good afternoon, all, and to you, Space Case Collectibles. How's it? Let's see who else we got to say hello to as we scroll through here. Nucking Futz 1 as opposed to Nucking Futz 2. That guy's a jerk, but Nucking Futz 1 is okay. He says, Slabberoonie. This is brought to you by fans who love slabs. Welcome back, Chris. Excellent. There we go. Dr. Von Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension, says, happy Slabber Day, guys. Cancer still sucks. And once again, keeping the streak alive, just so we're clear here, I randomly move around the order of these super chat things, but I go from top to bottom. And it just happens to be every time I move the Mr. Bean one, a British folk gentleman is the one who manages to find it and do the super chat just in time. This was for you, DVH.
That beautiful bean footage.
Jedi Batman, hello.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, wait, Chris still works for OnlySlabs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Cliff on Comics.
Hey, Cliff.
Hello. Thank you so much here. I'm guessing Chris is the middle one because he was at a metal show. So, and then obviously me, I'm fire because, well, look at this. And Doreen is just pure love. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate it.
It was.
Let's see. It does. Stephen C. Happy Slabber Day, Henchman and Goon Squad. Absolutely. Thank you guys all. Scrolling through here, we want to make sure we say hello to Mad Spidey. What the F in hell? Back me up, Chris.
I got your back. Don't worry.
Drop that $7.99 super chat. Thank you, sir. We greatly appreciate that. This one is for you.
You know, I'm very conflicted about how I'm supposed to feel watching this.
Heroes for Hire. Let's Hulk smash cancer. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. And here we go.
That's the first time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
TW, hey nerdlings. And I'm hoping he's saying hello to Wellbore and not telling us that we're boring.
50-50 with him.
Yeah, really. I mean, with him, you can't tell.
Yeah.
My goodness, I clicked on a chat and all of a sudden the chat just jumped way to the bottom. Holy, where was I? Here I am. Holy cow. All right, 25 Perez through the mail. Hello. Coffee Monster. Hey, Sabrina. Make sure you guys check out Air Pirates Radio running tonight. Sabrina helps run that Air Pirates crew. They're going to be running tonight at 8:15 Pacific time. So check out Air Pirates Radio. Timothy, PJR. Hello, all. Hello, indeed. Our good man, Triple G Comics. Hello, all. Thank you so much for swinging on by. Appreciate you. Dale Suspense. There he is again. Cancer super effing sucks. 100% agree. Matt, Heroes Hire Comic Club dropping that member for 7 months. Thank you so much. The Dead Man comic cover show. Good day, slab people. Oh, good day to you. Ryan Riley, what's up, cool people? Indeed. Happy to see you here. And Juice and Cookies. Dorene, did you get your mail?
No, not yet. And the mailman hasn't came yet today.
Oh, there we go.
And I got a slab.
Triple G Comics, 10 pounds, says get stuffed cancer. Indeed. I'm going to give you the big one. Here you go, Triple G. This is for you.
That's not what it looks like.
This is 5 free memberships sent. Counts as fun.
Juice and cookies.
Did he drop some memberships? I missed that.
If he did, they didn't take. I saw that mentioned a little earlier, so I was scanning it the way that I normally do, Rob.
Yeah.
Bo, if you did do that, it didn't appear in the chat where I could see it.
Yeah, it's not in the start or anything either. So, all right, let's see here. Going down the line here. Now we're gonna put him on the spot. Now he has to give 5 memberships because he's mentioned it. Yeah, that's the way it works. Stephen C, 27 months. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you so much. Joffrey Castro, hello, boy. K-pop junkie, yo. Chuck Hensey coming up soon on OnlySlabs. He says, let's do this. Indeed, Legion of Comics drops a $2 super chat for Ben Parker. Thank you for your service. All right, let's see here. This one is for you, sir. Wow, look at that. Phil Treehouse says he's watching from Wellbores where he's installing a new roof. Make sure you pay more attention to us than your footing on the roof. No. Be careful up there. Be careful up there. I'm just kidding.
Safety
Be
first.
careful. Yeah, absolutely. Kenneth Bird, hi to everybody who's here today. Well, and hello to you from everybody who is here. Straight Edge Rick, hey, Pop, K-Pop. Saying hello to everybody, scrolling through. Want to make sure we get to the show at some point here. Not that I have a problem saying hello to everybody. Anachronic Comics Joe. Hey, gents. Thank you for swinging on by there, Anachronic. We appreciate you. Kamek Avalon. Happy Slabber Day, everyone. Thank you so much. Brian Barrick. Good afternoon, all. We got another super chat swinging in from Dead Man Comics. Says, welcome back, Chris. Missed the Mr. Bean. Oh, well, you know what? That's okay. I will jump to it for you. I'm not above taking requests.
That beautiful bean footage.
Bleecker Street says, awesome. Batmyte. Yeah. Let's see. The real James Willie, not that fake James Willie. He swings by to say good morning, all. Raging Cajun Comics, JD. Hello. Hi, Slab people. Hi, Slab peeps. And hi, Slab sheeps.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. You like that? I'm clever with my wordplay sometimes. And as I'm scrolling through, I think I'm seeing, and we'll make sure we've said hello to everybody. I see somebody acknowledging Garth Wong. Did I miss Garth Wong? Did he say hello? Huh. All right. Well, somebody said hello to Garth Wong. If Garth Wong, if you're here, I'm sorry. Hello. I'm not sorry you're here. I'm happy you're here. But, anyways, Manny, the Goblin Collector, good afternoon. Hello to you. And there we go. I think we got rid of it all here. Yes. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the show where I say first and foremost, if I missed anybody, I deeply apologize. Completely unintended. Thank you all for being here. I can go up here to our media assets and I can remove our TV 14 MLS now or DLS now and put up the regular logo, and we can take Dorene, we'll bring her up to here, we'll make her big, and then we will move us over here and we can say hello, Dorene. Welcome to OnlySlabs. Before you show your first slab, it's important that we get to know a little bit about you and your comic book origin story. So I know that you originated in the 5th dimension and made your way over here to help your favorite crime fighter. Tell us about that journey.
I was a big book collector. My dad read, and I read whatever he did. And I started collecting first edition, first print books, rare books, signed books, and moved into comics. I started off with a little bit of Marvel and Batman. And now it's strictly DC, and 10,000 comics later, I need to purge.
All right. That happens. So let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling then. What'd you bring here first to kick us off?
First one that I brought was something that I won on a YouTube show, and it came from Comic Ozzy. And it's probably one of the very few Marvels that I have in my collection. So I have a little bit of Secret Wars. I have know nothing about it. Don't know anything about Secret Wars. A slab that I won. It was the first slab that I ever got. So it's in my collection. It'll probably stay in my collection just because of that.
Wow.
Okay. Well, no, hold on a second. We got to talk about this book.
Okay. I know nothing about this book, so please, enlighten me. Comic God Rob or Joe?
Oh no! This is a key issue here. So
yeah, it's the first appearance of Spider Woman, I think.
You can read it. It's right there. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, yes, I will read it. It says.
Oh, she prompts herself.
Yes. First appearance of the new Spider Woman, Julia Carpenter.
There you go. Phenomenal. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta do this.
Anything else, Chris?
I was gonna say probably the most famous pink cover of the 1980s. Yeah. Let's be honest. Like, what other pink cover of the 80s really pops up?
Not sure. I mean, nothing in my mind really.
But yeah, that's a great giveaway by
Yeah,
Caleb. He's
you
giving that
know,
away.
one of those little things you're on a wheel and all of a sudden your name gets called and booyah, it comes in the mail.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Before we get to the second book, we do have to recognize Raging Cajun Comics $1.99 super chat telling us the F cancer, and a shout out to the Black Sheep Comic Club. Absolutely. Let's see here. This one is for you, sir.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No. Lord helmet, black. You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
And Brock Morgan drops that $5 super chat. He loves broccoli.
Yay.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. I'm not a millennial or a Gen Z, so I don't really speak
I'm a
emoji.
boomer, so I would know.
Yeah. But hey, nonetheless, Brock Morgan is donating to kick cancer in the nuts. So we appreciate that nonetheless. Thank you for the support there. This one's for you. Brock equals broccoli. That makes sense. I like it.
Okay.
All right. Book number 2.
Book number 2, this is what Caleb or Juice and Cookies was asking me. It just came in the mail. So we were talking
just now.
Just now. When
Look at you. You unboxed it. You didn't even unbox it live. You just did it secretly while we were doing all this. That's impressive.
During the bean commercial.
During the bean commercial.
OnlySlabs exclusive. I really, really like that label. Those new labels there, I think they're sharp.
It's a CBCS.
Yep.
We had last week on Air Pirates Radio. I had mentioned that I was hunting the purple label or the purple variant of the first edition of Sandman. So he private messaged me, or he put a message in our private chat, and then I private messaged him and said I was looking for it, said he had something, not sure he wants to sell it, but make me an offer, and this is what happened.
Very good.
Yeah,
When a plan comes together.
Yes, it's nice. So it was a great price. It was no hassle, and this guy's, it's not that hard to find the purple one, but they're not all out there.
No.
So there we go.
Very good. I love it.
Yeah. So there you go. Thank you very much, Caleb.
And it's that new CBCS label, which is looking pretty good there.
Yeah. I'm not too particular. It's not as long as it's PFX. So.
Oh, Cliff was saying the same thing. Loves the new CBCS label. Very good. Yep. Excellent. Now we got the King Kirby stuff, some Sandman Fire. Absolutely.
Yeah, a little Sandman Fire, a little bit before the Sandman by Neil Gaiman. So, which I did make a post today on Lucian Librarian and Tales of Ghost Castle.
And very different than Mr. Sandman, who will bring you a dream and make her complexion like peaches and cream.
Or Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Metallica, Enter the Sandman.
Yeah. Your song's a little different than my song, wasn't it?
A little bit harder riff there,
Separated by 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
All right.
So here's number 3.
Oh, God, Peter, hit me.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah. There you go. My obsession with Green Lantern Volume 2.
And the Star Sapphire. Oh, wow.
Yes.
So what issue number are we looking at here, Doreen?
We're looking at issue number 16 from October. Nice little Silver Age going on here, a little 12 center. First appearance of Star Sapphire as Carol Ferris as Star Sapphire. So have a little eBay pick, good price, so can't complain. I'm cheap, I don't want to pay too much.
Solid mid-grade, and if the book presents, I think a little bit better than a 5.0, but yeah, good for you.
That's like my wheelhouse. I do have, higher grade stuff, but I don't mind books in the 4.5, 6.5 range. I'm not particular. As long as the book presents well, I'm a happy camper.
Great value.
Yeah. And then you don't have to pay arm and a leg and firstborn for a 9.8.
Yeah, this is true. I do a lot of, especially with like my TOS books I've been picking up. I do a lot of them in the mid grade range, just for that same reason that you can get some nice looking books at a very reasonable rate.
Yeah.
Lone Eagle will miss you so long, and thanks for all the fish. I don't know what happened there. Oh, there we go. We'll catch you on the rest of the show on the replay. I have to grab some meds for my mom. Well, hope your mom feels better soon. All right, 5.0. Brock says 5.0 is my grade, for a Silver Age. Very good. Yeah. 4 to 6 is really good. I can't afford a 9, so that we understand that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's another 5.0. Doesn't present as well as.
She's bringing heat.
Doesn't present as well as the Green Lantern, but still a great book. I also have the modern version, which is the reprint of this from Charlton Press. And this is not the first appearance of the Blue Beetle. It is first appearance of the Question.
Yep. This, of course, is the second. This is the second Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Because they get the Golden Age Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
And this is like the first series of the Silver Age Blue Beetle.
Yeah,
and
but
then
we get the Question. That's right. Yeah. Now, oops. Look at that. The comments already highlighted it, and I sit there and I go around and take it off. When I went to highlight it too. All right, there we go. Chris, we're thinking alike. That's phenomenal.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolute banger. Absolutely loved head cord Blue Beetle. Yep. Nice.
And Brooklyn, no, I do not purchase. I have maybe 35 slabs at the most out of all my books. Most of my collection is raw.
You will see most of her slabs today.
But yep, you will see most of them today. But books that are hard to get, or you're paying almost the same price for a grade that you cannot even really tell online if it's actually that grade because you can't look at it up close. I prefer then I'll buy it in a slab when they're, older books like this.
Do you collect Golden Age Disney?
No, I don't. I only have like maybe 2 Golden Age books. I haven't gone under that rabbit hole yet. I have a Batman 80 and one other Batman that's a Golden Age. I think it was the last of the Golden Age, just before Silver Age hit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Woo! Heat coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, for your viewing pleasure, brought to you by OnlySlabs.
All right.
No subscription.
Another book that's been on the rise.
Banger. Yes. Okay. This one. Oh, I just got this book.
Yeah.
You were there with me when I picked it up.
Yeah.
Mine's not as good as yours, though. Mine's, but it's all right. It's not competition.
No, it's not, because I look at other people's collections.
Oh no, Rob, it's not.
It's not in this case because I was just picking up run fillers to fill so I could complete my 250 on up.
No, Batman 80, 80, not 8.
Very good.
Yeah.
If I had a Batman 8, I'd see you guys all.
Exactly.
That would be on my profile thingy.
So how did you come into this book?
eBay, online, cheap.
Right. Hey, it
I
happens.
troll, you know.
Little minor key on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you know, Doreen? Does it say on that?
Two-Face appearance, that's all it says.
Oh, this is the first mention of Arkham Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't think they call it Arkham Asylum. It's like Arkham Hospital or something.
Yeah,
So,
like that.
something like that. But it's essentially our introduction of Arkham Asylum.
So,
Excellent.
beauty.
A fellow eBay warrior. I think there's a song in there somewhere.
eBay.
Arkham
I don't know.
Hospital.
I get books all kinds of places. I had a lot of them from during COVID through like those online sales. You know.
Arkham Hospital for the criminally insane. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. So, hello, Manger.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my.
She's just
This is a
throwing
3-0.
Ivy at us.
I just clicked the clip. I should have hit something bigger. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah! Yeah!
Wow.
There you go.
Two.
There you go. She's complete. I probably overpaid for her, but I had to have it. So
Are you happy with it?
I'm still happy. I'm
Then
not
you didn't
complaining.
overpay.
I'm not complaining. It was a Grail book that I wanted, that I had on my bucket list, and I had an opportunity and took it.
Very good. Doreen, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label, please?
All right. First appearance of Poisey, Ivy, Pamela, Lillian. I'm like blind because I don't have enough light in here. Pinup by Infantado, and I can't read it because I'm blind.
There's a pinup inside.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get the blue label, there is. Unfortunately, there's a lot of them out there missing the pinup.
Yeah.
My copy's missing a pinup and about a third of the front cover, and about my copy's really rough.
Yeah, Lucky
Okay.
makes a
First
great point here.
appearance of Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Pamela Lillian Isley, pinup by Infantino and Anderson. I'm blind. Still can't read. Readers don't work. So, but yeah, this is one of my grails. You know, one of those things I never said I would have, but never say never because you never know.
It's an awesome book there. Yep, 100%.
I love it.
I love it too. That is a book I need to upgrade at some point. My copy is so bad, but I mean, I paid $35 for it, so it was like I couldn't walk away from it, even though I knew it was missing the stuff. But that presents quite well.
Yeah, it does. To me, it looks a little better than a 3.0, but I'm not going to have it cracked and resubmitted. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. She's beautiful. It's like those little Bronze Age horrors that I get. You put them in Mylar and they all look good no matter what.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it's amazing what a little glossy plastic will do for everyone. Sal's Comics Corner. Hello, thank you. Sal's Comics Corner is going to be our first guest post Heroes Con artist.
So it doesn't matter what a little plastic slab looks like. It makes everything look better. All right.
Let's see. I have the reprint of it to show you to my dad. So perfect.
Okay. Another detective.
Missing the pinup. Absolutely true.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Slow down.
Wow.
Yeah, I hunted her for a long time, or this cover for a long time. So, yeah, this is nice. And in my wheelhouse, 5.0. I like mid-grade books. That's
First appearance.
Yeah.
Love.
Want me to read it? Talia al Ghul.
There you go. Phenomenal. Of course, famous for nothing else, for bringing Damien into this world.
Well, if it wasn't for Talia, there would be no Damien.
That's right. Yeah, baby. Sweet League of Assassins. Absolutely.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
One of my favorite
like
prizes, you know.
This was a prize?
No, one of my
Oh.
prizes, me.
Oh, okay. I thought you won it. I thought you were
No,
saying
I
you won
didn't
this. I
want
was
it.
like,
I paid for
oh,
this,
Maybe give
but
away a
I
fine
was
Natalia.
I was very patient and waiting for something that came in that was decent grade and price wise.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how you got to do it. Is be patient. The books will come to you. Collecting is a marathon. It is
Not a
not a.
race.
It is not a sprint,
No.
unless you have more money than you know what to do with. In which
Yeah.
case, well, sprint away.
And obviously I don't, so we are just going to take it nice.
Most of us don't. Let me put it this way: probably almost anybody who's a guest on the show.
So this one is it's a grade that our fearless leader does not like.
Ooh, I like this.
9-4s. So
Not the infamous 9-4 banger.
so
Look at
infamous
that.
9-4, that was $40. So I ain't gonna
Wow,
sit
$40.
$40.
Yeah.
Please don't spread that rumor because I think I have a 9-4 copy that's up for sale, and I don't want anyone thinking that that's what it costs.
No, I got this a while ago, so it was a long time ago. Before it was like I got it, and then all of a sudden, it kind of took off in price. You know, it's like everybody was starting to hunt it and purchase it, and the price rose. So, but one of those things that, you know, sometimes people who sell things on eBay don't know what they have or price of things or anything like that.
Yeah, great price. People go, $40. What?
Yeah.
Hey, I still amazed at I have a friend who bought the first appearance of Dead Man in Strange Adventures and for $5 at a antique store. And I'm like going, I want a holy grail like that for $5.
I see people buy stuff like that all the time and stuff, and I go, how come every time I go to an antique store, it's
They're all $500.
it's well, no, it's all like cheap books, but they're all like 90s image schlock.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky, or it's worse, it's like Malibu or something, you know.
500 books of Turok or something.
Oh no, if I had 500 copies of Turok 1, I could buy those because I know who to give them to.
Oh, I have one. I got it. Like when you when I get things from Keys, he always sends me extra books. There was an extra book in there. It's like, what am I going to do with this?
Oh no, I was recently at our friend Legion of Comics is a big fan of that book, and I was at a show recently where they had a whole stack of them, and I turned around and I said, "Hey, how much for the whole stack?" And he thought I was joking until we struck a deal, and I bought the whole stack and sent it to our man. See, there he goes. He says, "Now you're talking my language."
Hey, I'll go get it. You can look at it if you want it.
$200 on a Starkhawk 1 at antique store.
Okay, another grade of one of those that
I keep $500 on hand just in case that situation. A 500 stacks Turok 1.
So another 9-4.
Oh,
nice little.
All right.
Annual New Teen Titans Vigilante cover. Nice.
Yeah, Vigilante, who's made famous by the Peacemaker TV show, did a great job as a character on that show. Because let's be honest, Vigilante has been out of the DC circulation for a while.
Oh yeah,
great book. Great book.
There are tons and tons of great characters in the DCU that are not being utilized, and it's nice to see when one gets the little limelight.
Yeah.
You know,
the one on Peacemaker, much better showcase for the character versus the Vigilante appearance in Green Arrow TV show on CW, which was
a TV show
not as good.
Yeah. They had a lot of fun with Vigilante on Peacemaker. Let's be honest.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Solid book.
No Vampirella.
No,
she's not done. You don't know. Yeah.
So yeah. So 9-4. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see here. We got let's see. What does she have a Brave and the Bold 54? I feel it coming. I know, we'll see. You'll have to stick around to find out.
Another
I got the wrong banner flying up this whole time. Skipped past the intro. No, I meant to have this one on there. Follow Batmyte on Instagram. Sorry. Oh my goodness.
It is public now, so you guys can go ahead and just follow. It's not private anymore. I probably have multiple copies of this book, Raw. It seems like I have multiple copies of all of Infinite Crisis on Earth, but
Hello, nurse.
so the iconic death of Supergirl picture, Superman,
and it actually happens too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's
not just
probably
one of those few
my
times.
favorite-
As I say, it's one of those few times the comic book covers don't lie.
Yeah, probably. That was my big hunt last year from Heroes when we were there, Rob.
It's true.
But I gotta admit, that's probably my favorite Perez cover of all time. I just remember it as a kid and like, this doesn't happen. And then get in the book and like what Rob just said, it happens. Crisis wipes out a few characters, and that one to me, just for shock value, with her movie being out at the time, was probably the one that hit the hardest. But yeah, great book. Yeah, that's a nice comic to work on.
Should specify, of course, Chris said it was his hunt last year at Heroes. He was looking for a 9.8 because 9.8s are not, that's, you don't see a ton of them.
no, and this was cheap enough. So I have other covers, so I just went ahead and picked it up. I found
that'd be nice. A Perez signed slab version.
I have a I have a couple, I can't remember which books they are signed. They're raw, where they used to sign them in the inside of the cover. So bought a couple books without knowing that they were signed, and opened the book and there's a signature on the inside. But I do have a the flash cover from Crisis, and that has Marv. Found it at a flea mart, and it has Marv Wolfman's signature across.
Nice.
$10.
Nice.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's right, folks. Hit that like button. JSS Brooklyn reminding everybody it's there for a reason. Tickle it. Why won't you? You won't get there's nothing, you won't get arrested for it, by the way. It's okay to touch the thumbs up.
A little Joker action.
But here's a fun little Batman book. We've given this away. It's like a couple times. It's a super like, calling it a minor key is an exaggeration of the term minor key, but you know, it is a Curtis Base, I think it is the character name. It won't even probably say it on the blue label.
No, it just says brief origin of the Joker, Marv Wolfman's story, Jim Aparo and Mike DiCarlo art, Norm Brayfall cover. That's it. White pages. The next three books, they were all torpedo auctions that ended up being really, really cheap during COVID. And I just probably bought way too many things. They weren't that expensive, but they're nothing as far as keys or.
Well, it's perfect. We'll hit those up, and then we will go into our break. How's that?
That'll be fine, because that'll be the rest of those. So. So little Talia, and so this is a 9.0 Batman 332.
Like the little Catwoman bubble.
And her old little purple suit with a little skirt.
Yeah.
These are old labels of CGC Batman 278.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Some early Batman. These are all good.
Yeah, and then
the color on the trade dress, absolutely.
And then this is another old CGC label from Batman 271.
Fun.
Yeah, just little fun things. These were
like the really old label.
Yeah, and they were inexpensive on Torpedo, so when they existed out here, so yeah.
Nice, excellent. All right, phenomenal. I think that's going to be a good spot for us to take a break here. and do what we do when we do our giveaway and such. And we'll throw up that hashtag in just a second. But first, before I do that, I do want to run the scroll here and thank all the henchmen, the channel members at that first level that help us out and support Comics Curing Cancer every single month. Of course, the Henchman of the Month giveaway, where every henchman gets 1 entry and all the Goon Squad gets 2 entry, that will take place when I come back from the cruise, and I'll post it into the members chat. And ladies and gentlemen, our hashtag for this show, BatSlab. BatSlab.
No.
That's right. So go ahead and get that hashtag in. What are you hashtagging? You might be asking if you've never seen the show before. Well, this is the point of the show where I reach into my short box of goodies. We call it the best weekly giveaway box on YouTube. It's filled with Copper Age, Bronze Age, Silver Age, all kinds of good stuff. And we'll be pulling one lucky winner, 6 books, and I will ship them out anywhere in the world. So it doesn't matter where you're at. Go ahead and get your hashtag enter here. We're going to do this, and then we'll do another one at the end of the show. So good luck to you guys. I know some of you guys have been watching the videos on Thursday, the last couple Thursdays that I've dropped, where I've been giving you some previews of what could be coming down the pipeline as I open up boxes of stuff that's coming in designated for the giveaway box. And let me tell you, you guys ain't even seen nothing yet. I'm having a lot of fun shopping for you guys. It's fun. And of course, Chris and Mad Spidey by extension as well. They appreciate it too. I can tell. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, Chris, what's coming up for you over on the Comic Vet channel?
Well, Rob, as you know, this past weekend I was in Syracuse for a big rock show. Syracuse had an Ollie's, so I decided to swing in there and see if that particular Ollie's was still selling comic books and comic packs and graphic novels. And thankfully, they still had a handful of those packs. So you can see on my channel in the very near future the opportunity to me, opening some of these Ollie's packs again. As you know, Rob, I really enjoy opening retailer packs on my channel. So that'll be happening in the very near future. Next Wednesday will be Show Us What You Got, the new Comic Book Day hangout, where it's an open invitation for anyone to come on. And it's a pretty big new comic book day. It's the return of Something to Film with Children, along with a couple other big DC and Marvel books. So it's going to be pretty expensive. So for those that like to check out that show, north or south might be a little bit higher, and curious to see where this guy is going to be going when it comes to north or south that way. But Rob, thank you very much, man.
All right, I think we got 80 out of 80, which is a new high.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw it list now. Ladies and gentlemen, say it with us. Wheel of fish. Oh, it's Wheel of Fish.
Wheel of Fish.
Yeah, it's from the Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic UHF show, if you remember back in the day. So there you go, Mad Spidey. Congratulations. Dreams do come true. So this is the point where Batmyte is going to be pulling books for you. I'm sure she'll pull nothing but DC books just to irritate you greatly. But just hey, let's sit here and grab the box.
Okay.
All right, Dorene, here's what's going to happen. You're going to pull 6 books. You're going to either tell me a number 1 through 10 from the front, 1 through 10 from the back, or we'll just place it back to front. And then you tell me where to stop, and you'll tell me if I take the front book, the back book, or both books.
Okay. Front to back.
All right. Back to front.
Back to front.
That's the way we do it. Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
Back book.
Just the back book? Okay.
Yep.
I got to turn it so that way you can't see what it is yet. All right. I got to move this microphone so people can see. There we go.
Stop. Front book. Stop. Back and front.
2 more books.
Stop. Back and front.
All right.
Watch your back.
Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. All right. We got some stuff for you there, Mad Spidey. I don't see any DC in here. So there you go. Right off the bat. He does appreciate that. Banger galore. Ladies and gentlemen, X-Force #1 in that poly bag. Congratulations, Mad Spidey. I know you've been needing one of these. It's coming to you.
Nice.
We got ourselves some early Captain America, issue 254. Wonderful cover.
Wonderful cover. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
For your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first Mark Jewelers book I've given away on the show. Marvel's Greatest Comics. Let's feature some reprints, but it is a Mark Jewelers book. Congratulations there,
My
sir.
lucky pull. Shaking your head, Joe.
The Immortal Iron Fist, issue #1. First appearance of Orson Randall, the Iron Fist before Danny. First appearance of Bei Ming Tian, the 13th century Iron Fist, and first century of Mr. Zhao, aka Lightning Lord.
That's a great volume. I almost wish that Morg's got the rest of that volume. That's a great series.
You like some Bronze Age Spider-Man? How about Amazing Spider-Man 158?
I legitimately don't care that his name is Matt Spidey. We shouldn't be giving away.
And then for your final book, Mad Spidey, the Fantastic Four, issue 205, the first appearance of the Nova Corps.
Come on, man.
Yeah, freeze frame. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know that I had to play that one, right?
just for him, right? All right, Mad Spidey, I will add this to your pile of books that are coming your way, sir. And we can get back into the show now. We'll bring Dorene back up over here, and we'll hit the second half. But guys, don't worry. That was one of the weaker pulls we've had in a while, almost, it seems. That was a great pull, don't get me wrong. But, like, there's some crazy stuff in here. So make sure you're sticking around. And, yeah, he did do it deliberately. Yeah. Make sure you're sticking around because we're going to do another one here at the end of the show. Dorene's got a bunch of signature books, I hear.
Okay. Yep. First up is a signature of Batman Annual 13 from Sam De La Rosa, and it's been remarked. So I don't know if you can see the Batman there.
One heck of a remark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Wow.
So nothing really special about the annual, just the remark and the signature.
No,
That
I got
makes
it.
it special.
Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That was it. I said that makes it special.
Yeah.
And being a close friend of Rob's, it's through Rob I discovered Sam and what he does with quick sketches and stuff. And yeah, for those that are interested, if you ever have the opportunity to meet Sam De La Rosa at a con, whatever small amount of shekels he asks for a quick little doodle or something, do it, because he will make your book pretty damn special, just like what Doreen is just showing, what Rob has sent me a book before. Yeah, Sam's a real cool dude. Yeah.
Big shout out. Jay, it says Brooklyn dropping $19.99 super chat. It says for shipping. Well, this goes to Comics Carrying Cancer. Don't go to my shipping bill, but that's okay because we collect Mad Spidey stuff and ship it all in bulk, and it's usually okay. But I appreciate the support for Comics Curing Cancer. Big one. We already did the big one, but we do have one we haven't done yet. So this one's for you, sir.
Free refills with that?
And Dr. Von Hoot drops that £2 super chat. Best weekly giveaway box. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And let's see. Let's go back up. Where's it? We were right. This one's for you, sir.
I'm very conflicted about how I'm supposed to feel watching.
And of course, the comments about you had to, on your remark there, big wow, wowzers, nice remark. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. It's amazing remark. Absolutely. Very cool. Yeah, Sam's very nice. Phenomenal. All right. Next up, show us what you got. Oh, wait, that's a different show. That's his show.
This is Detective Comics 757.
Wednesdays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, over on the Comic Vet channel.
This is another grade that the King Glizzy doesn't like, but it is signed and remarked by Rodney Ramos. So it's Detective Comics.
This is one of my whoa, look at that remark. Holy shnikes. Oh my goodness, that deserves something. Hold on. We gotta go. Here you go.
So yeah.
I was distracted at first by the trade dress because this is one of my favorite trade dresses that DC's done for Batman over the years. And I totally dig it. And then you go down and you go, oh, wait a second. That remark is incredible. Holy.
Well placed as well. And the Rob, I'm right with you with that trade dress. Sadly, it was a very short run for that trade dress. You know, I don't know why they moved away from it. Maybe it was just the timing or just the era. But yeah, that's one of the better quick art jobs we've seen in the placement in a while on this show.
Yeah, I think maybe maybe they decided it was too big and took up too much space or something. The artists probably didn't like that trade dress. It is rather large and covers up a lot of stuff. But great start for the second half. Amazing remarks. Absolutely.
All right. This is Batman 1 from the New 52 series. It is the variant, or actually a second print, or also called the Alamo City Comic-Con edition. So it's signed by Scott Snyder.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Excellent.
Yep, that was the issue that started Rob's favorite Batman arc of the last 10 years.
Court of Bells.
It's not just mine. I mean, it's a lot of people love Court of Owls. It's phenomenal. Let's be honest.
So I have some magazines. So they all go together because it was in a series. I went to a torpedo signing for I got some signatures from Frank Cho and from Brian Azzarello. So we've got the whole series signed. So that one.
Famous or infamous?
Infamous.
Yeah, exactly.
Which way shall we go with describing?
We'll tilt it back just a little bit. There you go. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
That is great. You know what's so funny? There's so much attention on the first book.
Yeah.
That having not collected this series, I've never seen the other covers.
And then the last one.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Let's see. Protest. We need Kelly LeBrock, Weird Science Kelly, not now Kelly, as a super chat video. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, if you go ahead and make it for your channel, but for my channel, we get this. And but I appreciate your super chat nonetheless there, Baba Willie. And let's see here. Well, we're back down to this one. This one's for you, sir.
That's the first time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
And then there we are. Thank you so much. All that going on there. Say we're back to you. And what's next on your greatest hits parade?
So, at that same TorpedoCon, I got a couple of show signatures. So,
That's some great. I do like some of these covers. When you just get the nice line work. It's just
he has amazing line work.
You said this was Frank Cho, or I missed.
Yep, signed by Frank Cho.
Okay,
he did the cover.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna die on us?
I thought no. I thought so. I was going to make sure. Sometimes I didn't hear right, or my eyes play tricks on me.
Yeah.
I'm still be able to identify artists by their art. I'm not cool like Chris.
And the other Frank Cho.
I live in a warm climate.
Is a Punchline.
I do like the Punchline. What do you think of Punchline? Okay.
I know she when she came in, everybody was like hot to trot on her. I still like the old Mr. J and Harley and
I could care. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The old Harley and Joker dynamics in the Batman series.
An abusive boyfriend. That makes sense.
Luring the naive psychiatrist.
Good origin story, but not a good relationship for sure. I don't care so much about the relationship aspect of this. I don't think that it matters on that. I just like the idea that they've done on some of the character. And I wish they would play more into it of that she's dedicated to his cause, but that but feels that he's got too hung up in his identity of being the anti-Batman rather than anarchy for anarchy's sake, and her willingness to go take things back on what she believes the track of the message is. And of course her use of the modern, social media and everything else to manipulate the masses and everything is quite interesting.
More of a cyber terrorist.
Yeah. Love is toxic. Harley joke, yes.
All right. Batman Who Laughs, The Grim Knight, signed by Scott Snyder.
Ooh, nice.
One of my favorite villains of the modern DC storytelling is the Batman Who Laughs. Yeah. Great cover.
I love this cover. And I don't know, it looks good. This presents well.
Nice. Yeah, Virgin variants where you get to show off the art, or even a minimal trade dress that DC does.
Yeah, DC's really figured that out correctly.
This is my other Frank Cho signing that I went to on Batman 71. Little bats and cats. So
great cover. Great signature placement too.
Yep. And he's very personable. He likes to talk. Some people are not so personable, but he's one of the guys that will sit there and, if he's got time, he'll sit and talk to you. answer questions, talk about anything. So he's very nice, unlike others that are just a little Detective Comics, third volume. So basically, Rebirth and On came back to the same numbering, 1027, by Arthur Adams.
Anniversary book. Yep.
Yeah, anniversary book, thick book, thick book.
Big thick one as they go for the 1,000 issues.
Yeah. So it's 1027. So
So yeah,
very good.
My favorite artist of all time. Signature placement up on the top right corner. Don't normally see that very often. But yeah, Arthur Adams tried to squeeze as much in onto that cover as possible.
But it's nice. He didn't take the
rogue gallery.
Yeah, he didn't take the signature and cover the whole picture. So it was nice. He let his art do the talking and his signature in the corner.
And for those that ever have the chance to meet Arthur Adams, he does sign a couple or 3 or 4 books for free before he starts charging a fee for books like that. And same with Jenny Prison.
Shout out, by the way, our Trail27 new channel member. Thank you so much. Joined during this past week.
And this is my last book. It's not signed, it's not remarked, but it was certificate.
Ooh, the COA.
Another thing that I won, like the first comment or the first slab that I showed from Marvel, whatever that was. Secret Wars, the nice pink cover. I won that. I won this from the same YouTube show a year later or so, and they were partnering with EGS.
Smoke if you got 'em.
They were partnering with EGS, and I got a little bit of Black Adam.
Nice.
That, forget everything else. I mean, I will have to say, every once in a while, they do a great job of matching a label with a book, and it ends up just looking top notch. That cover goes with that label so beautiful. It's a beautiful Black Adam cover to begin with. I mean, that's just all around. It just looks very nice.
It's a Lucio Perola cover.
Yeah,
and he does excellent. I mean, his art is excellent.
And I can see that's their new slab too, so that they've done.
Yeah, it's so newer. I got this about a year ago or so.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's not bad.
They used to basically use the old Gator Guard slab itself, but now they have this slab, which is very similar to the PGX slab, except that they have an extra set of anchor points in the middle. So you have 6 anchor points. It doesn't flex and spread apart quite the same. Very cool.
Yeah, and that, like I said, that one came with
that one's signed too. That one's signed too, right?
No, it's not signed. That was the last
okay.
one, but it's not signed. And I just it's just the cover, and it was
awesome.
I started
it's a beautiful cover.
Yeah. I started with a slab that I won from Kamikaze in a YouTube show, and that slab. So ended with the slab that I also won.
All right. Beautiful. There we go. We come to the end of the slabs. That's phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, let me before we go into our last and final giveaway and stuff, let me first I want to thank all the Goon Squad members who support this channel. Of course, again, all the channel memberships and everything go on this channel, along with all the super chats you guys have been seeing, all the channel revenue. It all goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Of course, our big auction will be coming up. Oops, what am I doing? I can't make it go away. There it goes. Jeez. Our big auction will be coming up in October. You can start thinking about that. And Comics Curing Cancer will be out at Heroes Con. We'll be at booth 1766, which basically is where we were last year. If you saw us last year there, so we hope to see you guys out at Heroes Con for that. We'll be, of course, dropping the 2025 community art book. Will be for sale with all of those proceeds going to Comics Curing cancer. All right. I wanted to read off the Goon Squad members. Thank you guys personally. So big shout out to DJ Links, Dale of Suspense, Dr. Von Hoot, Stephen C., Legion of Comics, Justin Birch, Letters, Circumstances, The Comic Vet, Austin LeMay, Mad Spidey, Collecting with Thurs, Chuck Hensey, Lone Eagle, Comiverse, Deadman, Anachronic Comics, Colossus Collector, Team Ohana, Still Only 35 Cents, Cliff on Comics, Bearded Comic Bro, Never Could Figure It Out, Daymares, The Adventurous Joe, Valenrook, Jay Knows the Way, Ronnie Johnson, Comics on the Edge, Omnibo, 1063 Comics, and Silver Eagles. Thank you so much for your continued support of the channel and your support of comics curing cancer. All right. With that, it's time for us to do another giveaway. So I will bring to the screen hashtag remarkable.
I like to have fun on this show.
So do I. That's phenomenal. All right, guys. So go hit those hashtags in, and you get your chance again at 6 books, maybe more, but at least 6 books from the greatest weekly giveaway box on YouTube, shipped anywhere to you, wherever you may reside on this planet. I do not ship off planet. Sorry. Beyond that, what's coming up on my channel? Well, I'll let you know. Even though I will be away, I have been working hard to make sure that there's videos for you, because I know some of you guys love to live vicariously through me. So Monday mail call will be there without a doubt. And of course, on Thursday, it'll be another video, probably the one that Chris should skip because it will be more books for the giveaway bin and probably one of the most brutal batches of books going in there if you're Chris. Some really big bangers. Lots of them. Like, holy shite, Rob. I can't believe you're doing this type stuff.
If there's one in there, I'm going to be very upset.
There might be a jungle action, but I think you're going to be more blown away by some of the other stuff that's going in there. So anyways, that'll be Thursday's video. No OnlySlabs, though, on Saturday. Nothing pre-recorded. I'll be back the following week, but we do return the week after on, what is that? This will be May 10th. We return, and we're going to have our guest will be Basement Comics for You. May 10th at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. If you don't know Basement Comics for You, he started his channel as he essentially did. If you remember, Chris, you ever heard of like the paperclip challenge? Like where you start off with like a paperclip and you got to sell that paperclip and you buy something else. And you try to, starting with a paperclip, like you try to get like a big screen TV or something. Well, he basically did that where he started off with like $1 book and had to acquire, his goal was a Hulk 181.
Impressive.
And as you saw,
impressive. He's got one.
Mission accomplished. So be sure to tune in and check out. Of course, he picked up some other slabs along the way, and he'll be sharing his collection with us on May the 10th. Dorene, thank you so much for coming out and joining us. Of course, you don't run a YouTube channel, but any appearances that you'd like to promote?
No, but you can find me in the chat on like Air Pirates Radio tonight or on the Low Grades.
Tonight at 8:10 p.m. I hear Pacific time.
Yeah. Just hanging around whenever I'm not working. I usually work nights, so sometimes it's hard to get to everybody. But yeah, I'm just here.
If somebody from if Coffee Monster or one of you guys from Air Pirates is there, feel free to drop the link to the Air Pirates Radio in the chat, or any one of the moderators. If you can find it, that would be great. Fellow Black Sheep Comic Club members, they're running that channel. Great stuff.
Yeah, just hanging out. You can find me on IG, just posting some of my collection, and that's about it.
Well, excellent. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's give away some books and send you guys on your Saturday. Thank you so much, JSS Brooklyn, for dropping that link to the Air Pirates Radio. Give them a sub, guys, if nothing else. Help them out. They're just getting started and just feeling their way around as they're starting their YouTube adventure. So got a lot of different kind of content, shorts and long form that they're working on doing. So please give them a sub and maybe check them out even. That'd be great. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull this. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Round and around she goes, and where she stops, well,
Nobody knows.
the internet knows. Our winner is bang TM Nerdy. Wow,
Yay,
this is an expensive ship day as I go international on both pulls.
On both pulls.
There we go. All right, thank you so much, Wellbore, for giving them a sub. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Chris, you know how this goes. Yeah, thank you. We do all the hard work even. What are we pulling for TM Nerdy?
DC. All right, let's go 3 from the front, 3 from the back.
Saw that one.
Okay.
All right, 7 from the back.
Okay.
All right, let's let it ride. Stop. And those 2 books.
All right, one more book.
Stop. And the book closest to the Great Wall. With remembers.
Oops.
North remembers.
Man down, man down. We knocked Luke Cage off the wall.
He's fine. He's bulletproof.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I got off easy this week. All right, some good books nonetheless. All right, let's get here. What we got here. We have some Frank Miller Daredevil 187.
Oh, why are we giving this away? Yeah.
We've got some DC Future State.
Nice. Look at Yara Fleur.
G.I. Joe issue 61.
Classic cover.
The battle to see who's going to lead the X-Men in Uncanny X-Men 201. First appearance of Nathan Summers as a baby.
Yeah.
Baby Cable.
Remember the day that book came out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Doom is not appearing in this Marvel comic, but the first appearance of Aunt Petunia and the origin of Frankie Ray.
That looks like it's in great shape.
Yeah, I see like maybe one spine tick.
Yeah.
That's good shit. And another Fantastic Four book and a newsstand. First Terax the Tamer.
Oh my.
A book I know our man Spidey would have liked to have pulled because he keeps telling me now he's looking for, every time I put one of these in there, he goes, God damn it, I still need one of those.
That's that one kind of hurts me.
It doesn't hurt.
Ronnie Johnston says $3.33 super chat. Busy today, but not too busy to chip into F Cancer. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's get you a super chat acknowledgement here. Batmyte or Bad Spidey says, God damn it. Let's see here. Damn, a fabulous pull for Marvel. Let's see. Holy crap. Let's see here. What else we got here? First Terax, very underrated book. Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you all. Yes, thank you all. Have a great weekend. Thanks for coming on out. Cat Fan Comics, man, sneaking in right at the end. Thank you very much for watching on the rewind. We appreciate you and the amateur player when movies were movies. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you all for coming out and joining us again. No show next week, but we will be back again the week after there with Basement Comics for you. I appreciate you all coming out. Be sure to sub everybody up. Links, of course, down below. And as always, be sure you collect what you want and don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.
Bye.